I just want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. You guys helped me get to 1,000 subscribers this week, and I cannot tell you how excited I am about that. That's going to give me an opportunity to do a lot more awesome things here with this channel, so I hope you'll stay tuned. I recently asked you guys, my subscribers, what you wanted me to do for my next video, and here's how you voted. Overwhelmingly, you guys wanted to see another fish room tour. So that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm here at the home of my friends Karen and Alan, and they have graciously allowed me to come and take a look at their fish room. And so we're just going to go through the tanks. They breed a ton of different fish here, a lot of fish that I'm not going to be able to pronounce the names of, and I probably won't even try. Lots of cichlids and lots of fish that are very rare in the hobby. So we're going to take a look at these tanks and let me know what you guys think. We're going to see a number of plecos here in their fish room, and right here we see a nice example of a super red bristlenose or bushy nose pleco. They're also breeding some different snails, including these assassin snails, which if you're looking for a snail to kill your other snails, these are the ones to do it. Up here we have a tank that is dedicated to breeding plecos, and you can see that there's quite a few variety of different types of caves, and that's really the way you want to go if you're setting up a breeding cave. And there's a little pleco right there in that cave, and I know it's going to be a little hard to see here. I didn't bring a flashlight with me, but these caves, you want to have that variety so the fish can decide, okay, which cave do I want to go into? And that's definitely a good way to have your pleco breeding setup. Down here in this 125, we have this really cool looking cichlid, as well as some absolutely gorgeous Congo tetras. The Congo tetra is one of my favorite tetras, and probably don't ever look this good in the fish store just because they usually get sold at a fairly young age. Down here on this bottom rack, it looks like we have some grow out tanks for some different plecos. Here we see a little bristlenose and some more caves for some other plecos. So I think these are just some grow out tanks for those plecos that they're breeding. Here you can see their vinegar eels and their microworm cultures that they're feeding to their fish. Alan told me what this fish was called, and unfortunately I don't remember, but I have to be honest, it is a really cool looking cichlid. And typically I'm not a big fan of cichlids. They're not what I like to keep, but some of them really are really some neat looking fish. Here we have some more plecos in this tank, and one of the things you'll notice about a lot of their tanks that have these plecos, you're also seeing that they have these fresh vegetables in these tanks as well. And that is definitely something I recommend for anybody who is keeping plecos. There are lots of fresh vegetables that you can feed your plecos. And if you haven't, watched my video or you didn't know that you could feed these fresh vegetables, I highly suggest you check out my video I did on feeding plecos. And here we have a tank full of some guppies, and we'll just take a quick look at these.
I thought this was one of the neatest fish that they had there. Just the markings on its face, really, it's just a really cool looking fish. And I think this is probably one that should be a lot more popular in the hobby.
If you guys are enjoying this video, let me know in the comments below that you want to see more fish room tours. Or if there's something else you want to see from Ian's Fish Room, let me know in those comments below and I'll be sure to try to make those things happen.
These were definitely my favorite fish in the fish room here at Karen and Al's. These jewel cichlids just are absolutely stunning. And I really wish I could have taken these home with me. But unfortunately, I don't have a place that I could put them. And if I took them home, they would absolutely destroy my community tanks and kill a lot of fish in there. These are some of the fry from those jewel cichlids, and I was really pretty impressed with how different looking they are. And I know it's a little hard to see on video, but clearly they don't have any of that red color. They've got this black stripe that goes through them and really look nothing like their parents. We're going to take a look at a couple of the other things about their fish room here, and this is their supply closet. And I have to be honest, I was pretty amazed at how organized this was, but they did admit that they had just gone through a whole process of organizing all of this different things that they use for their fish tank, whether it's all kinds of medications or things to keep their water, like the salt there or the water conditioners and things of that nature. I'm pretty sure that this is a lifetime of fish keeping worth of nets. Now I have a few different fish nets. I think that most fish keepers have a few, but this is a lot more than anybody else I've seen so far. I did see a few canister filters, but most of the fish room is run with these air lines and with sponge filters. And here's the source of their air, this Gemco air pump.
If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you check out my other fish room tours right here.